Alright, what's up guys? So, IGN has uploaded a video titled The Division 2's new Rogue-Lite mode offers a hassle-free free way to jump back in. Because the Division 2, it's one of those games where I like it, but I just don't like the fact that when I play it on PC, it crashes. So I'm like, bruh, can y'all fix that real quick so I can get back into playing this game? But I mean, if not, then yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I'll watch. Well, actually, no, I can play it on console, and I don't have issues on console. So if anything, then yeah, I'll just probably end up making videos and stuff. But no, let's go ahead, check this video out, guys. If you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to IGN for more videos like this. And then that being said,
hey everyone, this is Mark Medina here, and I'm playing a brand new upcoming mode for the Division 2 called Descent. First off, I adored the Division 2 when it first released.
I was like, that looked like some old stuff.
Like every live service game I play, I have a tendency to drop in and out as my interest shifts. So, due to my lack of dedication to one game, when new content drops, I usually assume I'm either under-leveled or under-geared. Well, for Descent, I won't have to worry about that. Descent is a new roguelite mode for the Division 2. When starting, the player enters a combat simulator, stripping them of their gear and upgrades, meaning it doesn't matter what you have in the outside world. In Descent, they're all equal. The reason for this is, as I mentioned, it's a roguelite, so all progression is tied to that single run that you're currently in. I'm not allowed to show it right now, but once the simulation is booted up, you and your squad will select one of 3 random starting weapons and a random starting skill. After that, the run will begin by choosing your first room. You'll make your choice based on the rewards or difficulty you're looking to take on. Rooms have easy, medium, or hard difficulty levels, and you'll be rewarded with a set amount of bespoke Descent currency based on the difficulty you chose. But beyond difficulty, each room will offer up one of 3 talents for you to acquire or upgrade. Talents are where the roguelite nature really starts to take hold. The talents are divided into 3 categories: offensive, defensive, and utility. So based on the build you're trying to make, you'll want to select a room that will reward you with a talent in a category you're looking to improve. Talents come in all shapes and sizes, with the offensive buffs usually resulting in increased weapon damage, defensive buffs improving your armor and survivability, and utility buffs improving things like weapon handling or skill damage. At first, you'll be able to equip 3 talents in each category, but as you progress, you can increase your talent slots. But don't worry, you won't.
It kind of reminds me a little bit, but like it just, you just taking away the level stuff. But they got like this this building thing where it's like you go through all these different floors. That mode is crazy. All the different stuff. It's a fun mode, but it's just it's insane. I'm like, I should play it one of these days, but. Yeah, I was like, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, but yeah, just with this like, no level stuff.
Always be acquiring new talents. Oftentimes, you'll just be ranking up your existing ones. When I first jumped in, I needed Descent to do.
Why won't they add like the original survival mode? Where I mean, like I get it's sunny and things, but like I think they could like. Add some snow, change it up a little. I'm like, bro, I'm saying like if Grand Theft Auto, if they could add snow every winter, I'm like, bro, do it at least do it for that. Like, when it's the winter month and then it gets all snowy looking and stuff. So
for me, first off, as a fan of the gameplay, I needed Descent to feel familiar and to be a fun extension of the core game. Like in the base Division 2, you'll be making your way through combat arenas and taking on loads of enemies of all shapes and sizes. You'll be challenged to use new weapons and skills during each playthrough, and because of this, each run feels different, but it still feels like the Division 2. Overall, it's pretty enjoyable. I was able to play over a whole weekend at my leisure, and being able to just boot the game up and jump into a run before leaving to do an errand is a freedom a lot of live service games don't really offer. Aside from that, on a rare night when I'm able to get my friend group together, I can see us spending the evening seeing how far we can get in Descent, free from the shackles of caring if someone in the group is at a higher level than the rest of us, has a much higher gear score, or is just in a different spot in the story. Second, since the draw here is that it's a roguelite, I needed it to capture that one more run mentality you get from playing these types of games. Luckily, it does that to a certain extent. Every time I died, I felt the urge to jump back in to see what sort of weapon I'd get next, and what sort of talents I'd be offered along the way to see what crazy build I was able to set up next. Setting fire traps for unsuspecting enemies never gets old, and unlocking a weapon ability that allowed my gun to never have to reload and upgrading my armor several ranks made me feel like an unstoppable
That's
tank.
crazy.
And after clearing enough rooms, you'll be up against a high-value target, and defeating them will sometimes reward you with an exotic talent, and ends that current run, sending you back to the start to spend the points you earned on upgrades like increasing your ammo clip size, the number of armor packs you carry, the number of talents you can equip, and as well as additional guns. The main drawback between Descent and other roguelites I've played is once the run is over, whether you quit playing or you die, nothing carries over. So every time you start a new round of Descent, you're starting from absolute scratch, which is kind of a bummer. I'd actually like to see a version where you're able to make permanent upgrades, like unlocking more powerful weapons that have a chance to appear in your starting arsenal, or better talents.
Just giving people a reason to continue playing the game and put more out. I think developers, they do that because they want people to put more hours into the game and stuff, and they want to reach some deadline. And I'm like, bruh, just make the game enjoyable. Like, this mode, don't get me wrong, this mode does sound fun. It looks fun. But I just think when they do things like, oh yeah, when you end the game, because they're all like, oh well, we already know they're gonna probably want to go out and play some other game, so yeah, you just gonna have to start all over. And I'm like, nah, bro, y'all gonna have to, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be at times where a person is like, well, dang, I really don't want to end the. Yeah, it's like, and then it ain't like you can pause the game and then wait until later. So, because it's, yeah, for those that never played the Division, this is one of those online only games where you can never pause it. So you'll be out in the middle of somewhere, then all this. I don't know how many times I'll be wanting to switch a song, like if I'm listening to music and playing the game, all of a sudden my controller start going crazy because somebody's shooting at me. So.
Which is
weird, man.
You'd see in something like Dead Cells or Hades. Still, if you're looking for a simple way to jump back into the Division 2, either solo or with a match-made group, Descent does have some fun to offer. Between not
the
having to worry
traditional
about
solo
level or progression, Descent is a hassle-free way to enjoy the stellar combat system that the Division 2 has to offer. I just can't say for how long, however. While being given the chance to make meaningful, long-lasting changes to your Descent character would somewhat betray the drop-in, drop-out nature of this mode, having no real progression does mean that you're just playing until you get bored, which I imagine won't take incredibly long.
Yeah.
But still, it's worth a look if you've been itching to jump back into
play this mode for an hour.
For more on Descent, I'm going to let the gameplay play out a bit longer without me talking over it so you can get a feel for how this mode plays. For more on Division 2, check out everything that was announced on Division.
It don't even look like they
did
anything new with the map. It's just
stick with IGN.
It just looks like it's just the same stuff, but just like maybe some differences, but huh. It looked like still like the same clothes. Like there's so much they could have did with this game. I'm like, bro, come on now. It's like this game should be like 200 gigabytes of just a bunch of Division 2 stuff. They could have did map expansions. There's so many things that they could do with this game. It's like you would have thought they added zombies. I mean, it's just so many different things, bro. Add some wildlife. Have it where it's like some zoo animals go wild, and then you gotta go around the city, either New York or Washington D.C., just killing some lions or something. You know, like just something different. But it's like they're trying to keep this original formula, but it's like of what the Division is. But I'm like, at some point in time, you guys gonna have to change it up. They come out with this next Division. I'm like, and it just seems like that this next Division is that survival mode that was in the first one. So I'm like, they come out with a Division 3. I'm like, nah, you guys better do something extra with that game. That better be like the best Division of all time. It does seem like, though, it's like it'd take you a while to, yeah, I was about to say, man, if you don't shoot that person when they throwing that grenade. Yeah, a game like this, I could see like playing it with friends. It probably would be beneficial and it'll help you out in the long run. But like that's my thing though. It's like, am I going to get more XP since I am playing since I'm playing it by myself? Because I think it should be like that. But if it's like, oh no, you're getting the same amount of XP, I'm like, bruh, I'm like, what? I just did these things by myself. Like, I should get more. You be getting stuck on those walls. You be trying to barrel roll, and they're like, oh, let me barrel roll and get stuck on this wall. They really should work on that too, where it's like the barrel roll, where it's like your character. So what I think what they should do is have it where it's like, okay, so when you're in cover like that and then they're getting ready to throw a grenade, they should have it where it's like, okay, you move the arrow in the position that you want to go. Because there's at times where it's like you'll do that move. This man done like barrel roll, but like also flew across to another wall and he's hitting across that. I'm like, I'm not trying to go to that wall. I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get out of here and stuff. So they should definitely redo that. Like it shouldn't take that many bullets to shoot down no drone. Seems like it's like less bullets though to kill the enemies. Oh, hello, bullets to kill that drone, bruh. It's like, yeah, pay attention to your side. They trying to like, look, they trying to surround him. He ain't gonna make it. Oh no, that thing drops. Oh wow, it drops great. I didn't know that. That's why they keep letting them drones fly out. Yeah, there you go. Man, his name Morelli. I'm like, may he rest in peace. Or in pieces. I'm like, dang, man, that drone's still alive? That was it. Yeah, it seems like a dope mode. Vision 2 on PS5, 14 minutes. Ain't like it ain't anything like new, but yeah, you know, it's okay. Like it's not something that, you know, will bring me like I'm so eager to play it. Like yeah, I guess like next time I do decide to download the Division 2, yeah, I'll check it out. But no, yeah, it was cool looking, I guess, you know. But anyways, guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to IGN for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.